Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about the different trends in AI. So at the beginning, we it was AI was just a mathematical idea where people were trying to figure out how to integrate the biologic reasoning into a machine. And with time and with the development of computers, they finally managed to make some very small progress. So they made the first neuron, which was just taking a bunch of input and make the sum of that and trying to figure it out, I don't know, to make a decision. Then we take that neuron and connect it to other neurons to make much more uh, powerful models. And then with time, we improved the way the neuron works and the way we train this chain of neurons. This is why it's called a neural network because there is multiple neurons that are connected. And very recently, we got the transformer model, which bumps up uh, a lot the quality of the models. We also had CNN. Uh, we also had uh, a lot of development in the GPU space. We figured out that we can use GPUs to accelerate AI training. Before we were using CPUs. And also, we figured out the attention mechanism for language models. Then we find out that diffusion is a great way to produce images. Uh, then, yeah, before diffusions, we got the GANs, which was just two AIs fighting each other using CNN to try to make the best model. Um, and with the arrival of GPT, we find out that there is a huge scaling law where the more data and the more training you put on your AI, the further you can go. So this is what companies did, and more money was spent on GPUs and trying to make very big models. But eventually, we figured out that it might not be the best idea. So there is a we made mixture of experts. So instead of making a huge model, we make several smaller models that are specialized in one task, and we ask uh, to every of this smaller model what to do, and then we figure out a chain of thought by tweaking the way we ask the question to the AI and the way he reason, we can make it output for much more for a very longer time, so that he can reason on his own thought and find out new solutions. So this was a new scaling law named test time scaling. And very recently, we figured out that it might be better uh, use case if we manage to shrink down the size of the models. So we are and providing a wider range of sizes. So there is a lot of research on making very small model up to 10 millions of parameters for large language models, which are called SLMs. There is also a huge trend toward uh, vision language model, which mixed uh, yeah multiple modalities. And yeah, and very recently we got the uh, video generation models and the world space model, which are trying to understand how physics works and how to uh, improve uh, the way the model understand the world. And for the video, it's about, yeah, it's kind of using um, the image generation IDs and mix them a bit with world models sometimes. And yeah, and I think recently, yeah, we also got agentic capabilities where we use the model as not a tool to generate language, but a tool to generate code that will be used for something. Uh, and also make them talk with each other and do several stuff. And yeah, this is kind of where we are currently. I think the trend will be more and more towards making models smaller. And also, one thing which is kind of a shame is that for a very long time, AI was mostly open source. People wanted to make to share what they learned and stuff, but very recently, Chinese started to do it, but uh, US doesn't seem to do it. So yeah, this is where we are currently. Bye bye.